So for this one, guys, we're going to be doing the full Quail Trail plus the Rainbow Trail. So this is our route. So as you guys can see, we're basically starting at the most west north point in the park that you can get to. This is the most northwest spot. We're starting the trail. The Quail Trail starts right behind the Nature Center as you enter the park from over here. And the Quail Trail goes through these mountains. And then on the first intersection, you have that intersection of Saddle. And then you keep going. And then you have your next intersection at basically the end of the Quail Trail, which is where it intersects with Rainbow. And basically after that, you keep going down Rainbow all the way till the end. And then here's your intersection with the end of Dysart or the start of Dysart, depending on where you want to do it, overlooking the city. And then it goes into this mountain range here. And what's nice about the Rainbow Trail is it skirts and hits the most western part of the north part of this park. And this is the most western, so it basically goes along the border of the entire park, pretty much, as far as you can within park limits. These trails aren't in the park, those are community trails. Later on, you might see that there might be technically a trail that's a little more to the west here, which is the crossover. But that one doesn't start till here, and so this is still community stuff. So this is the most western part of the park right here. And I just find that really nice, because if you look at a map of the north part of the park, most of your stuff is in this area before it goes here. And then you also have the lower part of the park, which is something I am very interested in. And we will be covering in future videos. But for now, in this video, we will be covering the full Rainbow and the full Quail Trail. Hope you enjoy. So that's where we're going. This is the Saddle going left. It might be a golf course, but I mean, it's kind of nice that we're almost like on a mountain and we're like grazing along the side of it, right? And then this is the park. We're at the very edge of it pretty much. That's private property over there already. And like, so we're barely... Course, yeah. A big boat, yeah. And like we're barely grazing along, and this will take us into the park, and like that's really cool. going straight, but that's where we came from. Came from there. That's the nature center. And it looped around, and now we're here. And so it looks like it leads there, guys, and that's going to be the end of our trail.
That's all I want.
Lads, we are heading up, and I think this is going to be the end of the Quail Trail. I think it is indeed. We have made it, and we have finished the Quail Trail. Now we have bridged in kind of the middle, not really, first 1/4 of the Rainbow Trail, because the original trailhead area is blocked from a car, so we have to walk through the Quail Trail. And left goes to the beginning of the Rainbow Trail, right goes to the most part of the Rainbow Trail. And we're gonna do a big loop and come all the way back here. Maricopa Trail is like, it's not just this park, it's all across Arizona. And this is gigantic multi-day hike, backpacking. Anyway,
That sounds like fun.
that's the Quail Trail. How would you rate the Quail Trail? I'll say it's easy difficulty, though a little strenuous. How would you rank it?
It's all right. Let's go.
All right, we're going down the Rainbow Trail now.
No, it's me. These are all crowding around me.
You look like a flower. A white flower with a nice tulip on top. So guys, we're on the Rainbow Trail, and we noticed we're been going pretty much along the whole edge of the park this entire time we're here, and it keeps going. This is like the very edge of the park, but man, look at that view right there. That's beautiful. And I think we're finally now going to start going into the actual park.
going, guys, we're going straight on the Rainbow Trail. But this is very interesting. So this is called the Desert Trail. I did research on this before. This is a very short trail that goes and cuts over there, and it cuts into Toothacre. We're not doing this today, but one of these days we could try the Desert Trail because I've never done the Desert before. All right, let's keep going. It was pretty strenuous. I would say this little part up here was a little bit strenuous. I don't think there's gonna be a bench, bro. Yeah, this is actually nice rock. Yeah, is it granite? I feel like it's granite. Or no, ardite. What's that red one from Minecraft? We're in the middle of that mountain range right now. This is beautiful. I mean, yeah, Rainbow Trail. A lot of people say it's the best trail in this park. And I mean, we'll see by the end of the series which trail is really the best, but so far, man, I think this trail is the nicest trail. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I know when the flowers bloom, it's even nicer. So this is awesome. Ow! And this rock formations. This top-notch stuff. Oh yeah. So guys, we are nearing the end of the Rainbow Trail pretty much. As we can see back there is where we came from. And over there is probably nearing the end where it ends, and then you probably have to take Toothacre back. But there's a really nice lunch spot here towards the end of Rainbow Trail. So if you're like, where do I plan to eat my snack or lunch? Right here, along this trail, is like a really nice outcropping and 2 rocks where you can just sit and eat lunch. It's really nice. Let me flip you over so you can get a better look. So that's where you come from. Here there's 2 locks, and then you just have a nice place where you can just chill here before moving on with towards the end of the trail. Freaking bee, but anyway, yeah. So probably gonna eat lunch here, and yeah. Guys, I kid you not, I was about to sit down and I realized there was a lizard on that rock. Crisis averted. Oh, there's horses over there. Looks like we have some rangers on our tail over there. Yeah, guys. I'm loving this part of the best part of the Rainbow Trail is at the very end. 100%. Top notch trail. Maybe. That's where we were. This is dope. Transforms, guys. This trail's nice. Yeah, I mean this trail is nice, guys.
I wouldn't think that this is cactus.
Definitely. So guys, for the video, I was just telling my brother about how 200 years ago or so, that used to be Mexico. So there's a Gaston Trail in this park, which used to be the border between Arizona and Mexico before the Gaston Purchase. And the reason this little area of land was purchased from Mexico was because they were trying to build a railroad through it. And this terrain here was too rocky, too hilly to build a railroad. So they on purpose bought extra land so they could make a railroad further out over there. So that was the whole reason for that. And I don't remember if it was after the war. That was after the war, right?
Yeah. We got all this land from the Mexican.
But not the Gadsden Purchase. The Gadsden Purchase was a little extra that we bought later, if I remember. So as I can see, as I'm going down this rainbow trail, I can see there's a trail there. I don't know if that's where it goes. This is our correct direction. Lads, this is the end of the rainbow trail. Easily my favorite trail, probably in this park, at least so far, but I think it's gonna be the best trail in the park. At least that's what most people say. And here it is, the end of it. And you now have the Toothhaker, which leads back that way.
Which is where we're going.
Or you have this, where there's only about half a mile of Toothhaker left this way. And then that's where the Gadsden Trail starts. And the Gadsden Trail also leads back to the same place. But yeah, guys, we're about to decide what we're doing here. Give us a second. Hey guys, so we turned a left there. So we're gonna head back down the direction of the parking lot, which means we're only gonna cover about 3/4 of the Toothhaker Trail, which is why I'm not gonna record it this time, because next time we do the Toothhaker in full, I'm gonna record the full thing. Because I don't like partials, right? But we still got a bit of trail because we have to make our way down the Toothhaker, 3/4 of it, all the way back down. And then we have to make a left to the beginning of the Rainbow Trailhead. And we have to take that beginning of the Rainbow Trailhead to where we started the Rainbow Trail with the Quail Trail. And then we have to just go back down the Quail Trail to our parking lot, since they canceled that big parking lot. So, I mean, there's a little extra, going back and forth there. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. So the next part of the video, I'm going to go back and show you the beginnings of the Rainbow Trail so we have it in full concisity. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's starting to rain. It's going to rain soon, I think.
Yeah, fucking clouds.
So that's why we decided to do this instead of doing the full Gadsden. I mean, we're not tired. I mean, these aren't hard trails at all. I mean, these are chill. I mean, these are like a walk in the park. They have strenuous parts, but it's nothing. It's not like a strenuous hike, like like Piestewa Peak or Camelback. So, but I like this more because here you get to enjoy more nature. You get to just chill.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
You get to just chill. When you're doing Piestewa Peak or Camelback, that's a workout. And once you're at the top, you enjoy the views. But here, it's kind of like you're walking, you're just talking. It's more like a stroll in the park. It's really nice. It's a beautiful park. And so yeah, we'll probably meet you back at the beginning of the Rainbow Trailhead, and I'll show you the beginnings of that, and that'll end off this portion of the video. And then in our second trip to this place, we'll plan some stuff. I think next time, maybe we'll do Toothhaker and Gadsden back to parking lot. I think that would be cool. We'll see what we do, but yeah. So we're going back down the Toothhaker this way, back down to the parking lot, and we see in the distance those houses. That's where the Rainbow Trail was, all the way back there at the edge. So yeah, so we're going here. Came up on this. So this is that Desert Trail, which was cut in the middle of that rainbow. I don't know if you remember in the video. That's where the rainbow is when we took the pictures looking this way. And this is the Desert Trail. So this is where it cuts into Toothhaker. And we just noticed Toothhaker is going this way. Desert keeps going straight and actually goes and merges with a couple other paths and ends at the very end of the park right there. But it links with the Gadsden all the way on that end. So that's really cool. Good thing, because now I'm getting a good orientation of what this park looks like. This is nice. And that's the nice thing about the desert, Arizona, is like if you're in a forest and national park, you don't know what's what, where's north, south, whatever. But with the desert, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the trail. That's what we were looking at earlier, and that's that trail. This is this trail, it goes here, and that's that, and then that will lead to the Gadsden. And like, yeah, good stuff. All right. Anyway, guys, so we're coming up on the end of the Toothhaker, and yeah, here's the trailhead. I just wanted to video it. Of course, I'm not videoing Toothhaker because we're not doing it fully today. So I guess the Toothhaker keeps going, and then that will lead to the Rainbow Valley Trailhead, which is where we got to get to. And then this is, I guess, to the parking lot. This is the Butterfield Trail. Interesting. It's a little trail called the Butterfield Trail that just goes to here. Tiny, like 5-minute trail. Bet. Anyway, so the reason why we can't, normally we'd park right here, and then we would have had the Rainbow. We wouldn't have to do the Quail and go for the further distance. But they're constructing the parking lot here for these bigger trails. It's not due to be done in like 2 years, so they're going to be constructing this for 2 years. Look at that. So that's the construction site. So that's the reason why our hikes are to get to the start of the hikes we want to do, we have to always use one of those two entrances over there, and it's a pain in the ass. Adds like 2 miles each way. But yeah, that's that. Now a little nice bench here. Yeah. So we've made it to the start of the trailhead for the Rainbow Valley Trail. That's the old parking lot, soon to be new parking lot. Rainbow Valley goes up, and then we'll start where we ended off in Quail and go back down to our
Is that where we go?
parking lot. Yeah, we have to go this way. Tooth Acres. We're not doing Tooth Acre today, but yeah. So this is what the start of the rainbow looks like. I think right when it goes up top on that mountain is where we started, where the Quail goes off. But yeah, so it's pretty mediocre start. I mean, the end of that trail was definitely the highlight for sure. And where we entered, that top section was really nice too. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to rain, so we're heading back, and it's nice that there's some benches here at the start too. So guys, we're nearing the top. That's where we came from, and we're on the Rainbow Trail, and that is right where we started the trail, off of the Quail end of trail. So yeah, gonna get to those signs and then make a right and then go down the Quail toward the parking lot. Lads, I was wrong. I thought this was the Quail trailhead. This is Baseline. This is that big, not big, that's a small trail that goes around this mountain. But it's pretty strenuous. It's called the BA Baseline Trail. So this actually goes to the Baseline Trail. We have to keep going straight the Rainbow until we hit the Quail Trail and then take that right. That's good to know though. So Baseline does go over to here. But yeah, as you can see, so that Baseline Trail, it's like a 0.2 mile connector. What you saw, that right hand there, that was a 0.2 mile connector to the Baseline Trail, which is over there. It's like a circle. So I don't think we're ever actually going to hike this little 0.2 connector. I don't think we'll ever have a point of going from Baseline to Rainbow and back. It makes no sense, but that is that little connector trail there. So it's cool to see it. And I think I do see that Quail Trail there in the distance, as you see. I think that's the Quail Trail. So I think, well, it has to be. It's the only other trail. So yeah, Michael's already super far out. He wants to go. But yeah, guys, overall, I love the Rainbow Trail. It was top-notch trail for sure. Top-notch. And this park's really nice. Very calm, not a lot of people. But nice, chill trails. Rainbow Trail, nice and rocky. And again, my favorite trail so far. And then at the end of the video, we'll see if it ended up being the best one, or I know it's gonna be one of the best, or the best. We'll see. But yeah, I think we're coming up on the Quail Trail soon. I think. Let's see. And yeah. So yeah. Next time, I think we're gonna try to do Baseline. So no, next time, well, it depends. If it's a short day hike, we'll probably do Baseline. If it's a longer Saturday, then I would love to do Gadsden, Tooth Acre, all the way, full Tooth Acre to Gadsden, do the full Gadsden Trail. And then another time, we would have to go back and do the Peterson. And there's a few shorter ones we could do, and then I think at the very end of the video, once I've tried out all the hikes, I'm gonna do like a mega hike where I combine my favorite segments of all the hikes. So like the best segment of Rainbow is that very end. So I'll combine the best segments of all the hikes and create like the most, I would say, riveting, momentous. Like I'll do a cool combination hike with like the best parts of all the hikes. Or at least try to do something like that. We'll see. And make that like a cool finale to the mega video. I mean, we'll see. But yeah. So right here, that's the Rainbow Trail, and that goes to there. And that's where we came in. So we The Quail Trail will take back to our parking lot, but the Quail Trail, we went up here, and then we went that way and all the way around and all the way and all the way here, and now we're finally here. And once we hit that sign, we've done the full Rainbow Trail. All right, guys, see you at the sign, and then that'll be it for this video segment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at where we began this Rainbow Trail. We went up here, and we kept going that way, and we made a full loop around. Now taking the Quail Trail back to the parking lot. Goodbye, Rainbow Trail. You were, so far, the best trail we've done. You are a high ranking. I think I'll do the final rankings at the end of the video, but yeah, top notch. Maybe we'll be seeing parts of you again at the very end once I make that cool best segment of all the hikes. But yeah, for today, that's gonna be it. Say bye, Michael. Michael, say bye. Wave bye. For the YouTubes, bro. Alright, peace out, guys. Press the like button. No, I'm kidding. Yo.